this often murky stretch of the North Sea and the crystal clear waters surrounding Australia's Great Barrier Reef have in common? I'll tell you the surprising link and exactly where I am in just a moment. On today's show, our house hunters can't believe how much bang they could get for their buck.
This is the size. This
wow.
Is nice.
You could have a party here.
And our properties also provide some useful escape routes.
With the two doors, you can get out of each other's way. Well, you can, can't you? If you're coming in that one, I can go out that one.
Today I'm in Norfolk and this is Sheringham Beach, where just a stone's throw from the shoreline is Europe's largest chalk reef. The 20-mile-long natural wonder is mainly submerged and wasn't fully surveyed until 2010, when a world-class haven for marine wildlife was discovered. It's now a protected reserve and known as Norfolk's own Great Barrier Reef. Set in East Anglia, Norfolk's coast stretches along the Wash and the North Sea and shares borders with 3 other counties, including Suffolk. Norfolk is known for its wide skies and flat landscapes, but there are exceptions. The northern shoreline is lined with steep sea cliffs. The pretty village of Blakeney was once a busy port, exporting fish and corn. Nowadays, at high tide, pleasure boats navigate the channel through the salt marshes. Besides peaceful countryside, market towns like Wymondham are home to a vibrant community. Here, the Market Cross is an iconic local landmark. Along with a raft of preserved buildings, its vibrant high street has an attractive air and is a popular place with families. From the red and white sea cliffs at Hunstanton to the waterscapes of the Broads, the character and countryside here holds an enduring appeal. The average price for a detached property here in Norfolk is £314,000. That's £29,000 below the UK figure. That said, the desirable North Coast does still come with a bit of a premium. Property prices there have gone up 8% in the last year alone. But look further east or towards the south and you can still find great value property, which is fabulous news for today's buyers who can't wait to call this beautiful county home. Irene is a retired mental health worker and her husband of 15 years, Barry, runs a foot healthcare business. They've lived in their hometown of Rochford, Essex all their lives.
Barry and I got together, we brought up our 2 families here. We've got quite a dynasty between us. We've got 7 children, 27 grandchildren and 1 great-grandson. We just hope that they don't all come home to visit on the same day.
Have I got that wrong? You said 27? Is it 17?
17, sorry. 17 children.
Yeah.
Now their children are all grown up, they feel their hometown is no longer the comfortable place it was, so they now want to focus on their own needs.
These housing estates have gone up everywhere, the roads are horrendous. I'm looking for a more rural way of life. Norfolk appears to be the place to us. We've been up there a few times, and it's flat as well because we're pushing on in years, and I think the landscape there is beautiful.
Now they've earmarked the county, they hope the move will also give them time to take up old hobbies and some new ones.
I will take bowls up again in Norfolk. I'm captain of the Fletchfield Club. We bowl afternoons and evenings, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a week.
I'd like a bigger garden. I find it relaxing and I can put the words to relax in the garden. Barry would like to get chickens, grow some veg and literally ease into retirement and have a slower pace of life.
So with their house on the market and their minds made up, Irene and Barry can't wait to kickstart this life change.
I think this move will change us as people, so we've got more time together. Normally we sort of meet up when we go around holiday a lot of the time.
Moving to Norfolk would be a new chapter in our lives. We we've been able to pursue our hobbies and enjoy ourselves.
Irene and Barry are focusing on the southern and eastern areas of Norfolk, but are open to living anywhere with good road links back to family in Essex. Before we start looking at houses, we're meeting up in their chosen county to go over their property wish list. Irene, Barry, Essex to Norfolk. Tell me why.
I think really it's a quieter way of life, which is what we want now at our stage of life. In Essex, everything is rush. Here, it's laid back, relaxed.
And what about the property itself? What would you like to see?
We'd like a large living room. Our one at present is not too big, and we'd like a little bit more space than we have now.
A large country kitchen, quite a bit of workspace to have the grandchildren making cakes and, and covering everything in flour. 2 or 3 bedrooms, that would be nice.
I don't want a house that's going to be a big project, because at my stage of life now, I'm not really interested in bashing down walls and things.
I wouldn't finish them either. Because you'd be playing bowls.
Yeah, Irene wants a large garden. Her garden at present is small. A veggie plot for me would be nice. Perhaps fresh eggs every day. Chickens, lovely.
And a workshop.
In a workshop.
It's a workshop.
Yeah.
To escape to.
Your very own extra escape.
That's it, yeah.
And what about the style of the house?
We prefer detached. We wouldn't say no to a semi if the garden was secluded. Older style also.
And ideally, where is this house? What kind of location are you looking for?
If we can drive to the coast in 5 minutes, then great.
And just remind me of that top end of your budget.
350,000 if there's no work.
If there's no work.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a great budget, so let's start that next chapter of your lives.
Lovely.
Can't wait.
Come on. For their budget of £350,000, Irene and Barry would like a character property with 2 or 3 bedrooms, a spacious kitchen and a good-sized living room for those family visits. They're keen to have a large but manageable garden, a workshop for Barry, and be close to the sea. I've got 3 Norfolk properties to show them, and after they've had a look at each, I'll be asking them to guess the price before revealing it to them. Our final viewing will be the Mystery House, which offers all the character they could dream of if they can be flexible with layouts. We're getting our house search underway in the village of Baltham, 4 miles inland from the East Norfolk coast. It sits within the parish of Great Yarmouth and has a medieval church at its heart, along with a pub and some useful amenities. Close to the centre of the village is this low-maintenance property. Here we are. Come in and take a bit of a closer look at this solid property.
It's got a garage and a workshop there. Nice driveway.
It's lovely and bright with all the windows.
I think this is quite modern. 1960s, around that.
Barry, spot on 58. This was on.
Is it? Oh, right.
Really? And it's link detached, so you linked on one side through the garage,
Right.
on the side.
Oh, right. Yeah, nice.
You wouldn't have to do any major building work. You didn't want a project. Should we get in?
It's a good start.
Come on. Although not traditional character on the outside, as they'll see, the inside is immaculate. The wide hall leads into the first room, which I hope they find impressive. Well, you said the heart of your home is the kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big heart here.
Oh, what a beautiful kitchen.
Plenty of worktop.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, meets with your approval?
Yeah.
Well, Ireland's the main, but...
Does it meet with your approval?
Yes, definitely.
So what do you think about this style and size of kitchen diner?
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely.
For those cosy nights when it's just the two of you, pop the wood burner on?
Oh, wood burner. Didn't see that. Excellent.
Lovely.
Well, the loveliest thing behind this kitchen, which is all part of an extension which the current owner put on in 2007, you've got the utility room, and you've also got a downstairs loo and shower room as well. So again, when you've got lots of people coming to stay, just added bonus, and then a walk through to the garage too.
Oh, that's really brilliant.
So downstairs of the property meeting with your approval so far?
It is, yeah.
Certainly, yeah.
Right, let's see more.
While they've warmed up, fingers crossed, the sitting room can build on that good start.
Coming through now, this is the other living space downstairs.
Yes, it's a nice room.
It's lovely and light. I just think it'd be a bit of a squash with the family.
Coming round. Yeah, which is a shame because it's a lovely,
It's a lovely house.
We've got a dual aspect window which lets in light. Great. It's just the size.
For you living here though, does this work?
I think this would be fine for me.
For just us two. Yeah.
And then when you've got everyone come up, you've got that kitchen.
Yeah.
Possibility there?
Yeah, there's possibilities of it. Yeah.
Well, let's see how the upstairs space
Lovely, yeah.
looks. See if we've got enough room for everyone up there.
It seems that having enough space to welcome their large family is a prime concern, so the 5 bedrooms should do the trick. A small double has plenty of light and faces the front, while 2 more good-sized bedrooms look out over the back garden. A 4th bedroom is set up as a study, and there's a family bathroom. That brings us to the final one for them.
And I think this could be
Wow.
your bedroom.
Oh, that's a good
That's
size.
lovely, beautiful and bright.
Yeah. And dual aspect again, nice and bright.
Fitted wardrobes.
It's a good size.
Yeah, it's a nice size.
Perfect room.
And again, a room you could move straight into.
Yes.
The whole place has been done with love and care, and they've spent on the house, and it shows.
Let's step into the garden. You can have a look at that space, which I know again is important to you. And let's talk money.
Okay.
French doors from the kitchen lead outside to a paved patio with lots of possibilities for family to spread out and relax. To the rear, the lawn is laid out with artificial grass, making it low to no maintenance.
Lovely big sitting area.
Get all the family in when they come to
It
visit.
certainly would.
It's laid out lovely. It's beautifully done. Not quite what Irene had in mind, I don't think.
I couldn't live with the false grass.
For my plans of a sit-on lower wouldn't work, I don't think.
What do you think it's on the market for?
I would say it's at the top end of our budget, around £340,000.
Irene, what do you think?
I'd say 345,000.
This house is on the market for £350,000.
Doesn't surprise me because it's done to a high spec and it's quite a large house.
It's a
good
large house.
With that info in mind, take another look around
Yes.
and I'll catch up with you on the other side.
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
Bang on budget, this substantial modernised property has 5 bedrooms, offering plenty of space for visiting family. A large kitchen diner, a garage that Barry could use as a workshop, and a manageable garden, all in the heart of a village close to the coast.
Oh, Barry.
The workshop.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, he's done. He's got workspaces going.
Just walk in,
Storage.
put your stuff on it.
Yeah. The only problem I've had here is you wanting to store all your stuff in.
I know.
It's not going to happen.
I think this property is lovely. Lots of room, very bright, lovely to have 5 bedrooms. The living room, I don't personally think it is too small. I think Barry's got reservations, but altogether I think the proportions of the house are fantastic. The only down thing I think I would say personally is the garden area. I'd like a larger garden.
The house is lovely. It's done up to a very high spec. The location of the house, close to the coast, is ideal. The butties, I know Irene's dream, and her dream is for a large garden, and the garden here is certainly nowhere near It's a deal breaker for Irene, and if it's a deal breaker for Irene, it's a deal breaker for me, because I want her to have her dream.
Hi.
Hey.
All done? Seen enough?
Yes, that was lovely.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Thank you very much.
The rural landscapes and dramatic coastline aren't the only reasons that visitors are drawn to Norfolk. Across the county, often housed in characterful buildings, is a thriving art scene, keeping heritage traditions alive while developing new ones. Keen to grow their own interest once they move, our buyers are in the historic port of Great Yarmouth. Here, set in the Old Town walls, a former fish smokery is now the work studio of potter Ernie Childs.
It's lovely that it's inside the walls.
The walls are 800 years old, around for 2.5 miles, and this is the southern end. There's not another place like this one.
There's a lot of historic stuff around. Do you try and incorporate that in your pottery?
I do. There's been a lot of seafaring heritage we have, fishing, and it goes back further than that, from time.
We'd love to have a go. I believe it's Friar Pot is the town.
Absolutely right, yes. We'll have a little go, shall we?
Ernie makes around 400 different styles of pottery, and today he's showing Irene and Barry how to make a terracotta pot.
Right. Potter's ready. First thing to do, we'll get a bit of clay, chuck it on there like that. And then wheel goes round.
Poke our fingers in, and we have to make a cylinder shape. And then to make a pot, you squeeze that bit in there and that bit in there, and there it is. Yeah, lovely. If you don't want to make that, maybe you want to make a candlestick or something, so we do that. If you don't want to make that, you make a goblet, or maybe a dish, or maybe a plate.
Ernie's expertise makes it look easy. Now novice Irene needs to step up to the wheel.
I won't go down, I'll go through it within every step of the way, okay? So keep that nice and tight up against that. Now this one, and what we do, we pop our thumb in the middle there, you push it down nearly to the bottom, yeah? And it's a gentle squeeze, okay? Just a gentle squeeze, nice and steady, right to the top, bring the other end up as well. Absolutely brilliant, look at that.
Oh, look at that,
That
lads.
is quality, that is.
Think of your fingers as a square and push it. As you push in, keep going, then bring them up a bit. That's it. Brilliant. Well,
Oh, Barry, look at this.
Keeping her foot on the pedal, Ernie chisels away to finish off Irene's creation.
Get into this.
see, you've got hidden talents, didn't you?
Looking like a professional job, all Irene's pot needs now is a little personalisation.
That's quite plain, you see.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
Pop on the pot. So we'll give you that. And press all the edges in for you. Just turn it round. And then we make such a job as this. Has got to run through the potter's hat. And I've never photograph if you want the potter's hat.
Thank you.
Our property search continues in the coastal village of Bacton. With a long, sandy beach, Bacton also has a few amenities, including a church and a village hall. Located in the heart of the village, nicely secluded at the end of a private driveway, is a property not short on charm.
And you said you were looking for that rural escape, character, privacy.
Lovely, yeah.
Lovely.
I'm presuming it's a barn conversion.
It is indeed, yeah. Originally 1792
Really?
and then converted in the 1990s.
Stonework's all beautiful.
It is really sympathetically done. And I know you wanted a bit of character and that really appealed to you.
I noticed from the logs at the front.
There might be a burner inside. Let's find out more, shall we?
The entrance to this charming brick, flint and clapboard property takes us straight into a hallway, which the owners are using as a dining room.
Look at this.
Yeah, character.
Lots of character.
The beams are lovely, aren't they?
We'll come back to this space in a moment, but I want to take you straight into the living room, so come this way.
Thank you.
This property is laid out in a kind of horseshoe shape with a hall at the centre. To one side lie 2 bedrooms, but we'll be exploring the living areas first, starting with the sitting room.
Now, come into your living room. And you mentioned that log burner, Barry.
Oh, yes.
How's that for a cosy evening?
That is lovely, yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
Beautiful.
How does this space work for you? Because you wanted a large living room for the family when they come to visit, cosy enough for you two on your own.
Yeah. You could certainly get a three-seater there and a tall room, so great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Babies.
Got a lovely feeling.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it?
No, it's got style, it's got character. Lovely floor as well, tiny.
I feel this is really working for you.
Yes.
Yeah, she loves it.
And if she loves it, shall we see more?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
It's definitely got the character they were after, but they may have to compromise on some spaces.
So come through into the current kitchen space. Now I know you wanted a big kitchen, and you can't describe this as big, but I'm thinking the space behind what they're currently using as a sort of dining area. Do you reconfigure that, go conservatory there, and have a fabulous open breakfast kitchen room? You could explore that as an option.
That makes sense,
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Because
sense.
as it is, the kitchen is too small, I can say that now, because there's no room for your white goods. The work surface is not big enough. So as you say, if you could, I don't know if you can take down as well.
You can investigate that, or you make this the utility room and make that your kitchen.
It makes sense.
There's potential, but it will mean quite a project. So best Irene and Barry weigh up the rest of the property and mull it over. At the other side of the hallway is one double bedroom with French doors onto a patio overlooking the garden. There's a good-sized shower room and a beautiful, huge main bedroom, which will certainly measure up.
Think this might be your room?
Oh my goodness.
This is the size. This is nice.
You could have a party in here.
You've got doors going out to the front there. Could sit out there and have coffee. You could fit wardrobes along here without having to take up space. It's lovely, beautiful.
Oh, I think it's magical.
Well, let's take a look out in the garden, because I know that was really important to you as well.
It is, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
The rear garden is well kept and laid to lawn with borders of shrubs and trees. To one side there's a seating area and low hedge with lovely views over neighbouring farmland. At the bottom of the garden are a couple of things I think they'll love.
Now, Irene, veggie patch for you. Barry, that shed. I'm thinking man cave for you.
Lovely, yeah.
And the garden, Irene, what do you think about this space, just taking it all in?
Yeah, I think it's nice.
When you say it's nice, what does that really mean?
Oh no, I think it's beautiful. Yes, I'd like a bigger garden, but you can't have everything, and there's fields all around. Beautiful view of the church.
It's a nice setting.
It is.
Price-wise, what do you think this barn conversion is on the market for?
I reckon it will be on budget, if not even over 350,000.
Barry?
300,000.
This property is currently on the market just about in the middle, £320,000.
Right.
It doesn't surprise me.
Why don't you have another look around?
Yes.
And I'll catch up with you in a bit.
That'll be lovely.
Quite a difference in guessing the price there. Difference of opinion on the house? Maybe.
Coming in £30,000 below budget, this 18th century barn conversion would leave Irene and Barry with change in their pockets to do any remodelling they needed to. It has the 2 bedrooms thereafter and potential to create a large kitchen diner. There's a workshop and a well-stocked garden.
This is nice, isn't it? Family low as well, I would think. I'm just considering if you could come through this way and open up that kitchen, it would save you moving the kitchen into the dining room. There's got to be a way.
Did look into it though.
Yeah. The house itself is beautifully done. It's set in a lovely area. Certain aspects on the small side. The kitchen, personally, I think it would cost too much to get it to the way that we would like it. Irene at the moment seems to be compromising on garden size, but I think after she's given it a bit more thought, she'll think, no, it's too small.
I think it's lovely. The beams are me. The garden's lovely. It's got loads of character to it. Lots of little hidden corners and nooks and crannies. I do like this property enough to consider doing the work to it, but obviously it's not just me that's got to live here, it's Barry as well, so I think we're going to be having a long chat tonight.
Hi.
Hi.
So much to take in, so much character.
Goodness, yes, certainly.
Lots to think about.
Yeah,
Come on.
Definitely.
Day 2 of our property search, and I'm exploring the beautiful county of Norfolk, helping Irene and Barry from Rochford in Essex find the perfect home close to the coast for their retirement. With 17 grandchildren, they'll also need plenty of space for family and have a top budget of £350,000 to spend on their dream property. Still to come, our mystery proposition comes as a shock.
I'm speechless. That doesn't happen very often.
I can confirm that.
And the wet weather doesn't stop me learning about Norfolk's coast beneath the water.
It has been fantastic to explore this very special reef in Norfolk.
We didn't get you wet in the sea, so at least we got you wet on the land.
Yesterday we saw 2 great properties with our lovely couple Barry and Irene. The first with all the internal space that they could possibly wish for, and that second so full of character, which Irene absolutely loved, and that just a stone's throw from the coast. So where does that leave us today? Well, the mystery house really is going to have to be something special, because for Barry and Irene, this next move is all about finding their forever home.
So mystery house.
Yeah.
What do you think it may be?
It could be a thatch. We're not averse to a thatch, providing it's a no thatch. Yeah, we're open to most things.
And are you still feeling, having seen a bit more of Norfolk, excited about your move?
Oh, definitely. I just feel so relaxed down here and it feels so right.
And hopefully Irene stays relaxed after seeing our mystery house, which is located in the large South Norfolk village of Portland. The village sign depicts local 18th century artist John Crane, whose work now hangs in London's Tate Gallery. Useful amenities here include a church, library and pubs. At the centre of the village, our mystery property really dials up on the character they've asked for.
Here we are, come on in.
Wow.
Your mystery house. This building dates back to the 1700s. Originally 2 cottages, now 1 home. And Barry, we've been talking about that thatch.
How old's that thatch? I mean, it looks lovely.
It's pretty good for 10 years before you'd even need to begin patching. So I know you were thinking we'd take it on if we didn't have to redo it straight away.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Lovely sized driveway.
I also love the big front garden, that's beautiful.
And it wraps right the way around.
Excellent.
Should we get inside?
We'll go right to see it. Lovely.
The surprising charm offensive of our mystery cottage seems to have gone down well. I really hope they think the reception rooms are large enough for family.
Come on in.
I'm speechless. That doesn't happen very often.
I can confirm that. I can confirm that doesn't happen very often.
So you've got the character,
Yeah.
and there's lovely doors out onto the garden.
Although beautiful all the time.
The beams are great. I'm not sure how low that is, but I think I can clear it. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Which is great when you think about the age of a cottage, that you've still got that light and space.
Well, say, if the rest of the house lives up to this, it's great.
Let's see more then. Come through.
Irene seems bowled over. Hopefully the next living room in what would have been the adjoining cottage will also impress her.
Now this is the second sort of living space in the house. It links through to the kitchen.
All right.
And I was thinking, could you turn this into a big breakfast room? I'll come and have a look at the kitchen and then see what you might do with it.
Lovely.
So if we come through here,
So sweet.
it is your country cottage kitchen.
It's country cottage.
The kitchen is your domain, so it's up to you. If it's okay with you, it's okay with you.
Oh, I like it. I've got the same amount of cupboards as we've actually got.
It's small.
It's smaller. It is smaller. But we haven't got dining room
Yeah.
at home. It all just flows. With the two doors, you can get out of each other's way. Well, you can, can't you? If you're coming in that one, I can go out that one, and you're not fighting to get through the same door.
What are you two like? Right. Upstairs, come on.
Cottage living seems to be going down a treat, so let's see if the rest of the mystery property gives her that sense of escape. There's an immaculate heritage-style bathroom on the ground floor, so that's a layout issue worth considering. Upstairs, there's a large double snugly set into the eaves, with handsome beams and dual-aspect windows. But it's the second bedroom opposite that I think will really wow them both.
Come in, I was imagining this would be yours.
Hey, look.
The character.
The light.
Beautiful. Oh, raised on. Please.
And in such an old building, to have that height and the lights.
It's lovely, lovely size room, isn't it? It's got a lovely feel to it.
You seem really relaxed in this house.
She does.
Yeah, I do.
Something
Good
about
feeling,
it.
good feeling.
This mystery house tour has had them gushing so far. Fingers crossed the garden and the price hit the mark too. Doors from the living room open into a pretty landscape patio area. Just behind is a garage which could be a perfect workshop for Barry, all linked to the front of the house by a pathway. At the end of the well-maintained lawn is an added bonus I'd like the couple to see.
So you've got the second seating area here, and then come into the garden, you really get a magnificent view of the cottage. That's a mystery house and a half.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Peaceful. It's got a lovely feel to it.
And garden-wise, Irene, you've already got planting in, but easy to make it your own.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
What do you think it's on the market for?
I'm going to guess at £350,000.
Irene, what do you think?
I'm hoping it's not going to be, but I think it's over our budget at 360,000.
The mystery house is on the market for exactly £350,000. Barry, you are absolutely on the money.
It's worth that, and it's a lovely place.
Beautiful.
Well, now you know what the mystery house is on the market for. Take another look around.
I'll take. Thank you.
Perfect price? Picture perfect? Is this the one? Maybe?
Coming in on budget at £350,000, our mystery thatched cottage with 2 bedrooms offers up 2 charming reception areas. Irene doesn't seem to mind the size of the country kitchen and loved the immaculate garden where Barry gets his workshop.
Oh yeah.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người. Hôm nay thì mình làm cái kỳ này chỉ nhằm mục đích là nhặt view lẻ thôi nha, không cạnh tranh gì với ai đâu. Anh em có đập gậy thì lương tay nhá, không cứ đập qua đập lại. Đập qua đập lại thì béo bồ. Sao mà tao làm gì thế nhờ, cái giọng nhạc nào cũng bắt được. Khuyên con bạn trên tay các bạn phải cố sau nó sau thì nó phải đã rồi có con đó anh cũng sẽ theo thao chuyện yêu đến mấy cũng thôi khi người ta thay đạt Visley rồi cũng đến lúc quên. Mắt anh chạm đôi môi em sẽ mong hạnh phúc. Đôi môi em nghe biết đi.